Welcome back to my Will It Blend FM14 series where I'm managing Tottenham Hotspur, and it is the start of a new season. We are about to play a Community Shield game against Man United. We obviously won the FA Cup and the league, but because Man United finished second in the league, that's who I'm facing in the Community Shield. So it's going to be pretty difficult to improve on last season where we won all 4 competitions we were in. But I've decided that when I win the Champions League, whether that's this season or in 5 seasons, that will be the end of this series. So, I'm going until I win the Champions League, basically. Because I've won everything else. If I do win the Champions League, there's probably not much point. This is more of a short-term save. Unless, of course, I can't and fail at winning the Champions League before too long. But we shall see. Anyway, transfers. As you can see, I've signed Benteke, but if we go to the actual transfers, and I'll show you what's been happening in the world of Tottenham Hotspur. One major signing, Christian Benteke, 15 million. Robert Green came in for free because Gomez has gone, and I thought he's on about 15k a week, and he'll be a decent backup. Out of the club went Jake Livermore to Stoke for 3.9 million and Lewis Holtby to Man City for 20 million. I couldn't say no to that, simply because Tottenham signed him for 1.5 million. Plus I've got a billion other different attacking midfielders. I don't really need him. Also, Asuakoto went out for 2.5 million. Falke, didn't really need him, he's gone. Various players out on loan. Adebayor again, I can't get rid of him. I think Seville are playing 60% of his wages. He's on 100k a week, so it's impossible to get rid of him. These are the major transfers in the Premiership. Rafael to Real Madrid, 37.5 million. Wilshere's gone to Man City. Lars Bender's gone to Arsenal. Matt has gone to Juventus. You can read the rest if you're interested. 3 of my players are wanted. Vertonghen is wanted by Barcelona, but they bid, I think, 23 million, and I said, you can have him for 40, and they said no. And then Dembele is also wanted by Barcelona. They'd have to pay a hell of a lot to get him. And Sigurdsson's wanted by Liverpool. So, unlikely to sell them all unless a ridiculous fee is paid. I've got 15 million left to spend thanks to the Holtby transfer. I think I got about 18 million this season because we're going to be building a new stadium. So that's obviously going to be a lot of money going out on that. So I used all my transfer funds up on Benteke, but then I sold Holtby, so I've got more money. World Cup wise, Holland won on penalties against Brazil in the final. It finished 0-0. England went out in the first round in the group stage, finished 3rd behind Peru and Denmark. And Belgium got to the quarters and lost against the eventual winners, Holland, 4-2. But they had a cracking group stage. They won all 3 games, scored 8, conceded none. So 3 of my players, possibly... Wait, how many Belgians have I got? 4 Belgians. Chadley didn't go to the World Cup, but I've got 4 Belgians on the pitch here. Incredible. Anyway, let's beat Man United and have a good start to this season. Benteke, oh damn, I should have left a space for him. Anyway, he's going to have to be number 25. People kept asking me, put in face packs, put in logos in the last few episodes. I eventually have done the logos. I haven't done kits and I haven't done face packs. I'll do it at some point. I'm lazy. I'm waiting for some FM14 ones to come out because it's mainly FM13 at the moment. It's not the end of the world. So, Van Persie. Anyway, let's get going and beat Man United at Wembley. Sandro has been immense. That was poor. I jinxed him there. Lamela was unbelievably good last season. Here goes Evra. I'll probably have second season syndrome now, won't I? Oh, after line by Baines there. Dembele out wide to Chadley. Is there anyone I could sign for 15 million? Under the age of 21 preferably, because I've got 25 players over the age of 21 who you think would just add something to this team short term. So like a really good player, or possibly one that I can develop reasonably quickly. I was going to sign Ward-Prowse, but they wanted a bit too much. I was thinking of Luke Shaw at left back, but I decided to keep hold of Danny Rose and give him a new contract. Because Luke Shaw, they wanted 35 million, which is just way too much, and I can't afford that anyway. Sandro, Baines, lovely ball to Chadley, puts a ball in. Benteke, good save. Hopefully Benteke proves to be a hit. Scored. Oh, I forgot to show you my pre-season. Oh, penalty. We beat Real Madrid 3-2 in the last pre-season game. We won every single game. Beat Anderlecht 4-1. Who's going to take it? Baines. Go! There we go. 1-0. Solid old Baines. Mr. Reliable. But he's more than just being reliable, he's sensational. What a left back. Having to play Carl Norton in this game because Walker's injured. Someone said I should add music to the background of these videos. I'm not so sure about that. Other FM YouTubers have done that before, and then people have complained that they can't hear the person. It's hard to get a balance between the volume as well, because if it's too quiet then there's no point at being there. If it's too loud then you can't hear the person. But I shall try and talk and fill in all the gaps and have no awkward silences. But sometimes it's hard to just whittle away for a whole 10-15 minutes. We'll just say I'm happy, especially when you're trying to concentrate on clicking things. You have to read, it's hard to read and talk at the same time. Anyway, second half. Let's build on this and bring home the Community Shield. I can't see myself winning the quadruple again, especially now we're in the Champions League. But I would take the Champions League hands down over anything else and just flop at everything else if I won the Champions League. Preferably I'd like to win the league and Champions League double. Not so bothered about FA Cup and League Cup, that will be a bonus. And we're almost at the end of the game and I've made no subs. Better bring Sandra off on a yellow, bit tired. Also bring Honda on for Dembele. And we'll bring on Soldado. No debut goal for Benteke, unfortunately. But hopefully in the league he will grab a goal in the first game. We've got the 3 promoted teams first. Burnley, Sheffield Wednesday and... who was it? We shall find out at the end. Soldado scores! There we go, super sub. Maybe he's going to be a good impact sub this year, with Benteke just bashing away at the defence and tiring them out for Soldado to come on and pick up the scraps. Defoe, I'm going to keep him. He's got 1 year left. No point selling him. Might as well keep him as a third choice striker. As obviously last year we had problems in the end, and there we go, 2-1. Yeah, problems with strikers getting injured, but, well, it wasn't a problem in the end, it didn't matter. My midfielders scored so many goals. Don't throw this away now, lads. Just as well Soldado scored. And this should be the end. Back to Loris. Up the pitch. That's when you need Benteke in those situations. Oh dear. Oh, come on. It should be the end of the game. That is ridiculous and unfair. That is really horrible. 2-2. I haven't actually had a Fergie goal in this game yet. So, we've gone to penalties. Simply because our defence fell asleep at the end. Maybe my tactic's not going to work quite as effectively as last year. I can just leave it and not have to do anything. Oh, that is annoying. Never mind. It's not the end of the world if we lose this, but considering we're 2-0 up with, 15 minutes to go, Baines scores his second penalty of the game. That was a brilliant penalty. Not that you can probably see it because it's so far zoomed out. Anyway, Common Loris. No. Battered home by Rooney. Soldado to take. Ah, lovely. Perfect. Oh, I can't believe... we're 2-0 up. Never mind. Ah, well done, Loris. Saving Hernandez's penalty. Diving to the right. Now Common Lamella. Scores. Perfect. Every one of our penalties has been perfect. Fellaini now. Come on, Loris. Oh, he saved it again. I think Loris seems to be diving slightly forward. Honda. And he's won it for us. Well, that was deserved, considering we did dominate the game, I would say. Man of the match was Baines. Oh, we didn't dominate the game. They actually had a huge number of shots compared to us. Well, there we go. I guess we had to get lucky in terms of going 2-0 up. But we've won on penalties. Anyway, like I was saying, first 3 games of the season. Newly promoted Burnley, Sheffield Wednesday and Wigan coming back up. This was pre-season. Domination at Croydon. Yeah, next video. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe and comment, and you know what you have to do. And I shall see you sometime around, I don't know where. There won't be as many updates this season. But yeah, see you guys.